Hello, welcome to another section. Today we are discussing or continuing with our topic, soil. We have been doing soil for some time now. We looked at soil as a medium in which plants grow and other living organisms dwell. Today we want to consider other aspects. We have looked at water in the soil and then how to test for water in the soil. Okay. Now there is an ongoing experiment in Mars to ascertain whether life is possible in Mars. And the very thing that they are using for this test is water. Because if there's water in the soil, microorganisms like bacteria and other things can be possible, right? So we continue today looking at soil living organisms, and then we say because there is water in the soil, other living organisms can also be in the soil. Most organisms that are in the soil are either consumers or decomposers. Okay, they are mostly consumers or decomposers. Now, broad section of living organisms in the soil are arthropods. When we say arthropods, are animals that have exoskeleton. Animals with exoskeleton. And when we talk about exoskeleton, we are talking about animals that have their skeleton outside their body. Okay? So we have exoskeleton and then we have endoskeleton. Endoskeleton is living organisms that have their skeleton inside their bodies. So we are looking at animals with their skeletons outside. Now, major examples are ants, beetles. They have their skeleton outside their bodies. These organisms are all found in the soil and they perform various roles to enhance the fertility of the soil. Right. Now, apart from arthropods, we also have earthworms. Okay, worms in general, but earthworms are common in the soil. Now, living organisms in the soil help to, one, improve the soil by the addition of nitrogen. So we have some bacteria that add nitrogen to it, nitrogen fixation bacteria. These are examples of organisms that add nitrogen to the soil. Earthworm, for instance, also burrows through the soil. They move through the soil. They make holes in the soil. And these holes they are making in the soil enable air to move through the soil. So these are some activities of earthworm. Now moving to the top, we have decomposers. Decomposers are organisms that help to break down dead things. So they are breaking it down. They are making it to decompose. They are making it to mix up. They are breaking every component down. We have termites playing a very major role. We have bacteria, we have fungi also playing major role in this section. So I want you to just go through it again and then understand that soil living organisms are mainly consumers and then decomposers. Others are arthropods, which means they have exoskeleton, and examples are ants and beetles. Living organisms in the soil are very important, and there are ways of testing for living organisms in the soil. However, in our next section, we'll be looking at how to really understand the role of living organisms. It's another time, and I wish you all the best.